pot to fill nearly a Boeing 747 freighter. That's what Washington state growers will have to produce yearly if I-502 passes next week. So if the state legalizes marijuana, who's going to grow it? As King 5's Alan Schaffler reports, volunteers probably won't be hard to find.
Come on in, Alan.
Jeff Gilmore says he's never had a real job.
It's just days away from harvest.
He's a career farmer who showed us his current crop in what he calls one of his smaller indoor operations.
Very high quality.
He's been growing and selling marijuana for 35 years and giving it away often to those who need it for medical reasons. If 502 passes, he would definitely apply for a state license to keep doing this. He says it would set him free.
It'll be an instantaneous change in my heart. I realized 35 years since doing something, I was right all along.
Read the fine print in your voter's pamphlet and you'll find that the state of Washington is basing its assumptions on a crop every year that produces 85 million grams of marijuana.
That is 93 tons a year, unless the state's pot-smoking habits change and consumption goes up or down. Gilmore expects there would be intense competition for the licenses and says there's no shortage of indoor farms like this one.
There could easily be 10,000 operations this big in Washington state right now.
10,000.
10,000 this size here, growing 15 to 45 plants.
For calculating revenue, the state assumes 100 growers would be licensed, but Gilmore doubts that would be enough to meet demand.
We're getting some nice color change in here.
So would Washington's established farmers raising legal crops like apples jump into the marijuana business? The Washington Farm Bureau, the state's biggest agricultural organization, says none of its members has shown any interest in raising and selling a crop that would still be illegal under federal law.
This is called God Bud.
But growers like Jeff Gilmore, who've been breaking the law for decades, are much more likely to take the chance to turn a black market business into that real job Jeff has never had.
Just here in Thurston County, I know of 4 warehouses that are packed with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of plants. That is certainly a commercial operation that's completely unregulated and is just crying to pay taxes.
Somewhere in Thurston County, where this crop of God Bud is ready for harvesting, I'm Alan Schaffler, King 5 News.
The Liquor Control Board would be responsible for the details of how to license and regulate the suddenly legal pot industry. The LCB would have input from the Agriculture Department and the Health Department, and rules will be in place by the end of next year.